Hello everyone, my name is Dennis, aka Denny Genetti MTB. After posting my last video, I kicked around the idea of sort of ending the channel, and I thought long and hard about if there was another direction I wanted to take, what would that direction be? And I think I came up with the answer, and I'm still gonna post raw footage and all of that, after a long ride. But what I want to do is I want to give back to the mountain bike community in any way I can. And again, I'm just a guy, I don't have a big platform. But what I would like to do is I would like to get to know you. I would like to get to know all the other small creators out there, because I think that is the core of what mountain biking is. Over the past couple weeks, over the past couple months, we've seen the bike industry kind of take a turn for the worse. Channels like Skills with Phil is saying he might not be able to post videos as a full-time job anymore, and GT is closing its doors, and channels like BCPOV are ending. I think that is highlighting the fact that mountain bike YouTube it's hard to make a living on, and I think maybe this industry isn't cut out for the type of commercialization that maybe other sports and other modicums of content are on YouTube. So what I want to do, and I haven't even come up with a name for it, this is nothing, I have nothing written down, I'm just flying off the cuff here as I usually do. I want to take my platform and I want to get to know some of you guys. I want to interview some of your favorite creators. I want to interview some people that I know personally and people that I like. Going forward, I think that's the direction I want to take this channel. If anybody wants to come on or is willing to come on, I will be reaching out to a few people I know and a few contacts that I know. But if you want to come on the show and you want to talk to me about mountain biking for about 30 minutes, we'll do a quick interview. I'm more than willing to do it. This is, to me, the way I can give back to this community and get back to the roots of mountain biking. In my last wrap-up video, if you made it that far, there was a lot of... I get frustrated with mountain bike YouTube specifically. It isn't enough to, post just raw videos and have a following. And after kind of doing some, research for, a week or so, I saw a lot of things about people talking about how you can get bigger on YouTube and what's the plan and how do you do this, and, you need to post for 10 years. And I don't want to be the next, global mountain bike network. I don't want to. That's not what I want to do. What I'd like to do is give back to the people who work really hard in a space that's really flooded with so many cheap gimmicks, and I would really like to talk to the people and humanize those people. I said in the last video that I really want to humanize mountain biking again, and I think to me that is multifaceted. I really want to just be able to go ride in the woods and not worry about if this video will turn into a good short or if this footage will play well on the internet. I think Bo Burnham once said that outside is just a place where you can film content for the internet, and I really want to get away from that. What I want to do is I would rather meet some of you and ride with some of you and not worry about how that footage looks. But at the same time, too, the people who do put their heart and soul into the product that they put out for everybody that maybe don't get recognized or don't make a lot of money off of, I want to acknowledge them. I've said it a bunch. I really do think my opinion is no better than anybody else's. But what I do have is an ability to be articulate and form relationships with people and hopefully bring out the best in them. And so that's what I really want to do going forward. I have a few people in mind that I'd like to talk to and pick their brains, because honestly, I just really would love to talk about what makes mountain bike special to those people. I think everybody has a different perspective on this sport, and I would like to get to know it. Maybe it's different than mine. Going forward, it may not be consistently uploaded, but I honestly don't care. I really want to try to get away from making things that other people want. People like lists, people like opinions, people like the clickbait, people like big jumps and crash compilations, and I don't want to do that. But what I do like to do is get to know people. It's one of my favorite things. So eventually I'll come up with a name for that series, and hopefully there's people willing to come on with me and speak to me. And if not, that's okay too. Your friendship and meeting you on the trail and speaking to you is more than enough for me. But this to me is, I think, the best way I can go about scratching whatever creative itch I have. There's so many things that I find wrong with internet culture, and I understand that you like short form content is sort of the way of the future. It's what these companies and all these research firms have put millions and billions and trillions of dollars into trying to figure out what the best way to grab your attention is. And I just want to make something for the few people who watch it that is, it's thoughtful. It's worthwhile. I'd rather, to a cooking metaphor, I'd rather slow roast, a prime rib for days and get it just right than, toss something in the microwave and be like, oh, yeah, that was great, but you don't remember it. But, maybe 10 years down the road, you'd be like, oh, you remember last Christmas? We had that prime rib. Oh, so good. And I already ate dinner, though, which is, I don't know why I'm coming up with these food metaphors, but that's what I want to do. I really want to make thought-invoking content. One of my favorite things to do is talk to the people that have commented, the few people that have commented on my videos. And, I've met a bunch of people at work who mountain bike, at Blue Mountain Reserve and Peekskill, and I've just sat and talked to them for most of the day there. And I love that. I really do. I want to know why you love this same thing that I do, because I really do think that the best thing about mountain biking is the camaraderie and the ability to just shut off the outside world. And I think to me that's what is hard, the conflicting interest between internet culture and mountain biking, because mountain biking at its core, at its roots, is shutting out the outside noise and just focusing on where that front tire is pointed. Being in the woods, being isolated, being with a group of friends, and just whatever is off that trail doesn't matter. And I think that's what's tough about, when you go out in the woods with the objective to film something for the idea of making it so other people watch it. It sort of takes away from your experience. And I might be wrong. Some people might like that. That might be what some people enjoy to do. But for me, I really want to continue to shut out that outside noise. And I really want to talk to the people who I admire. And I look forward to that. So once again, if you want to be a part of that, let me know. Shoot me a message on Instagram. Shoot me a message, send me a text message, or just comment below, and we'll figure something out. I can't promise it'll be right away, but I would really enjoy to do that, and I really look forward to seeing where this is going. And as always, I'm just a guy, and this is my opinion. And this is just where I want to go with this. I want to make some more thought-provoking content, and something that people can really latch onto, and hopefully, can feel appreciated for all the work that they have put in. Whether they have a good cause or they're showing off their YouTube work. And I really couldn't, because that's what I think YouTube is about. I think YouTube at its roots, it was the alternative. It was the alternative to movies and television. You didn't really have a choice. And it was whatever the directors or the corporate CEOs wanted you to watch. And slowly but surely over time, YouTube's become the antithesis to its original founding. And I understand things grow and things get in the way, but I'm just looking to make a couple more friendships and make people feel good about themselves. And if I get people some more subs, or I get some more subs myself, that's just a cool side effect. So that being said, hopefully this reaches some people, and hopefully this sounds good to some people. Either way, I'm still gonna do it. So with that being said, I'll see you next time. Go out and ride somewhere.